So for the first one, it's going to be simplify. Basically, because how we see here in Lowe's, how they are communicating to their consumers. Basically, they are trying to show like the sales that they have going on. They have a lot of tabs to choose from, different departments as well, as you can see here to your left. And then we have Turner's Fine Furniture, which is something local in Valdosta. Um, this one isn't as simplified. You really don't know, you're not up to date to what type of sales they have going on. So the communication there with their consumers isn't clear enough to know what is going on. Okay. So the next thing that I did was formulate. And I chose to do Olive Garden and Fazoli's. So with Olive Garden, you can tell how like on the website, it is more like a family based in how they want to, give that family environment based off of the videos that they place on their website. And it does show also good contrast with the colors that they decide to use. Whereas to UC and Fazoli's, it's very plain. I guess more because it's on the go. It's not really a dine-in type of restaurant, so it's very straight to the point. So the message for this one is kind of like it's not clear enough to know like what type of environment it will be if you do go. Okay. So the next one that I did was Valdosta State website, and the University of West Georgia website is a part of Unify. Now, as you can see with this one, it does represent it well by the way it shows its slide bars. It's well put together, as well as the colors that they decide to use. It's a little straight to the point, nothing too major on it. And that's about it for that one. With University of West Georgia, it's not as clear, but they do have a lot of pictures on here. I can tell based off of on their campus to give that type of environment that they have. So, the next one that I did was the Rover P6 cars, and then I did Toyota for its organization. Now for this one, as you can see, like just looking at all these boxes that are all over the places, for me, I really wouldn't know where to click. There's not much structure with it. The shapes are very off, and the alignment is not in order. So you have like some a little bit shifted to the left and some shifted a little bit to the right. So that's a little bit unorganized. Really couldn't tell where you want to go look to buy what type of car you're interested in. Okay. And then for Toyota, this is well more organized. As you see, they decided to just use one big picture, so that's very organized. And the way their boxes are set up on the bottom part is very organized. And then they also have a list of cars you can choose from, so that's more put into place. You would know where to go from there. And then they also have more boxes at the bottom to know what's happening in Toyota. So I think this represents a well-organized website. And then lastly, we did contrast. Actually, I really think that this website shows a lot of good contrast. The way it puts together these colors as though it's a rainbow. That's a good contrast for the website. And you can tell that this website is target more kids. So this is something that could really attract their eyes when looking on this website. So there's a lot of colors, but at the same time, it's not too overboard. And then I decided to do Minute Maid. This one is a little bit more basic. It doesn't use as many colors. I mean, that's kind of understanding for a well-known brand. They choose to stick with about maybe 3 colors. So the contrast really isn't there. So yeah, and that is pretty much it.